What's up, amigos? It's Andy Drifter here. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel, Andy Drifter Cards, Slabs, and Autos. This video is going to be an SGC reveal. I got some slabs back from SGC, so I'm going to share the results with you now. 2 of the cards came back as a 10, so I am quite pleased about that. In addition to that, I'm also going to share with you some cards from my next batch that I'm about to ship off to SGC, as well as a PSA 10 rookie auto of a prospect that is pretty hot amongst collectors. So I'm going to roll them out for you. Tell me what you think. This is my first ever NASCAR submission to SGC. 2021 Prism Dale Earnhardt Jr. Rainbow Prism Auto. That is numbered out of 24, and it came back as a 9. The autograph in itself, it fell short of perfection, so it did not receive a grade. Dale Jr., one of the most well-decorated drivers in NASCAR history. Earlier this year, NASCAR released their top 75 greatest drivers in celebration of their 75th anniversary. And part of that list was Dale Jr. So that is the first card that I got for you today. You are looking at a Relic patch auto from the great John Elway. This is from 2015's Panini Immaculate Collection Collegiate Set. It is numbered out of 10, and unfortunately it came back as an 8. You know, in my experiences, these thicker stock cards, they rarely grade well. I've had a few come back as a 9, but typically they come back as 8s, 8.5. I did have one that came back as a 9.5, which I will share later in this video. As far as Elway, he is widely regarded as one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. Of course, he is a Hall of Famer, 2-time Super Bowl champ, as well as a Super Bowl MVP. He has achieved great success, both on and off the field, as an NFL executive and as a businessman. He is a smart man. As you can see, he attended Stanford University. So there it is, John Elway from 2015's Immaculate Collection set. He's got a great-looking auto. At least that came back as a 10. And one thing you may or may not have known about Elway, but he was a beast in the weight room, which was a bit of an anomaly for quarterbacks, both then and now. Let's stick with the gridiron. You're looking at a 2022 Elements Nuclear SSP of Justin Fields. This came back as an 8.5. Last year, people were talking about Justin Fields and his legs. He rushed for 1,143 yards, which was 7th best in the NFL. He came very close to breaking the single-season record held by Lamar Jackson. Keep in mind, he did miss 2 games while rushing for over 1,100 yards. Yet despite all that, going into the offseason, there was some talks that the Bears might be throwing in the towel on Justin Fields and might be looking at either C.J. Stroud or Bryce Young. Keep in mind, the Bears, they initially had the number 1 pick in this year's draft, but they traded that away, and they decided to stick with Fields, which was the right decision. I think there is some talent there. They're going to build around him. They got some nice wide receivers, DJ Moore, Darnell Mooney. They still have Chase Claypool, I do believe. And Aaron Rodgers is no longer in the NFC North. So that division is wide open in terms of who could be the best quarterback. I would say Fields, he's better than Jared Goff, better than Kirk Cousins. The jury is still out on Jordan Love. I guess we'll really see what he is made of this year. We've only seen a small sampling from him. So Justin Fields has a chance to become king, or the new king of the NFC North. So there it is. That's the third card that I have for you in this video. Let's switch on over to baseball from last year's Allen and Ginter set. This is a rookie card auto of the 2022 AL Rookie of the Year, Julio Rodriguez. This is a redemption card. You may have seen the video where I pulled this out of a retail blaster box. It was right before Christmas. It took several months for me to get this card, but once I got it, I shipped it off to SGC, and there you see the end result. Julio has struggled this year. At the moment, he is batting just over the Mendoza line, 6 home runs, a 654 OPS, and he's also leading the league in failed stolen base attempts. So he is suffering from the sophomore blues. He is not the first star to do that. Matter of fact, another well-renowned Mariner, Alex Rodriguez, had a historically great rookie season where he won Rookie of the Year, finished runner-up in the AL MVP voting, and won a batting title with a .358 batting average. He suffered from a precipitous drop-off in his sophomore season. It happens, pitchers, they get tape on you, they study your habits and make adjustments accordingly. I think J-Rod still has a lot of talent, and he'll bounce back. As far as the Mariners, they're playing 500 ball. Lucky for them, it's really only a 4-team division. They don't have to worry about the Oakland A's, who are on a pace to become historically terrible. Right now, the M's, they're 4.5 games back of the Rangers. There's a lot of baseball left. So hopefully the team and J-Rod can get their act together as the season goes along. At the top of the video, you heard me mention that 2 of the cards came back as a 10. You're looking at one of them right now. The Millville Meteor, 3-time AL MVP Mike Trout. This is from 2017 Topps Finest, and it is a green refractor, number 299. Mike Trout, he has gotten off to a fine start this season. He's batting .288, along with 8 home runs, which is 5th best in the AL, along with 40 hits, which is 6th best in the American League. We all saw that great ending to the WBC where his teammate Shohei Ohtani struck him out for his country to win the tournament. It was the showdown we all wanted to see, and it was a great segue to the start of the 2023 MLB season. And to many people's surprise, the Angels are playing pretty well. They're playing above 500. They're keeping pace with the Rangers for the AL West lead. It is a foregone conclusion that Shohei Ohtani, who's also having a good season, will be gone. After the year is over, he will become an unrestricted free agent. He may be gone at the trade deadline should the Angels no longer be in the postseason race. It's a shame. The Angels got 2 of the biggest stars in baseball, and they don't have much to show in the way of postseason action. Hopefully, they will see the playoffs. It'll be great for baseball, great for the ratings and the fans to see Trout and Ohtani doing it in the postseason. It's really the only thing that's lacking from Mike Trout's resume. I think at this point he's made his case for the Hall of Fame. Not too long ago, he logged his 300th career double. If he can stay healthy, he should reach 1,000 career RBI by the end of this season. The Angels have added some power to the lineup with Brandon Drury and Hunter Renfroe. So let's see how they do. Mike Trout, one of my favorite players to watch. A green refractor. I don't know what the value of this card is. I saw one listed on eBay a while ago for $1,000. That too was an SGC 10. Again, you can list a card for whatever you want. But who knows? Maybe I'll be able to fetch that price should Trout see the playoffs and make some noise this year in the MLB playoffs. All rise for last year's AL MVP, Aaron Judge. This is a blue refractor rookie card, numbered out of 150. It is also from that 2017 Topps Finest set. Last year was a historic season for Aaron Judge, hitting 62 bombs, most ever by any American League player, most ever by any player not linked to steroids. It was considered the quote-unquote clean record, but in my eyes, Barry Bonds will always be the single-season home run record holder when he hit 73 in 2001. As far as Aaron Judge and his stats this year, they are somewhat pedestrian. 6 home runs. He's batting .273. He's already spent time on the IL. I don't think Yankee fans are surprised by that. The Yankees, they are 4 games above 500, but they are in last place in the AL East. That is hands down the most competitive division in baseball. The Rays, they have gotten off to a historically great start. The Red Sox are also playing very well. So the Yankees, they got their work cut out for them. But I do think come September, October, they'll be in that wild card hunt. But I'm not sure if they have what it takes to take over the AL East, at least not right now. For those of you that are wrestling fans like myself, we all know who the most popular member of the Judgment Day is. Without a doubt, it's Rhea Ripley, followed by Dominic Mysterio. Now, whether or not Finn Balor is more popular than Damian Priest, that was up for debate. But if you were lucky enough to watch WWE Backlash, you got a chance to see that awesome street fight between Damian Priest and Bad Bunny. Bad Bunny somehow prevailed. But Damian Priest, he put on quite a show. And it's fair to say that his stock will be rising after that match. So that is the last slab that I have for you from SGC. This is a Relic auto. It is numbered out of 10. It came back as a 9.5. For some reason, they did not grade the autograph. To me, it looks pretty clean. It was worthy of a 10, but SGC thought otherwise. Now on to one of my latest card show purchases. This is an orange lava refractor auto of Ellie De La Cruz, one of the hottest, if not the hottest prospect in the minor leagues at the moment. He is part of the Cincinnati Reds pipeline, and he is currently playing for the AAA Louisville Bats. As I'm recording this, earlier, he set a record that no major league player or minor league player has done yet. He had 3 hits, each with an exit velocity of over 116 miles per hour. Those hits were 2 home runs, 1 from each side of the plate. Ellie is a switch hitter, and the other hit was a double. And to top things off, he had a walk-off walk to win the game for Louisville. So this guy is super exciting. He is a shortstop, also plays second base and third base. His physical stature is almost identical to that of O'Neal Cruz, another guy who can just smash the ball. From everything I've been reading, De La Cruz seems to have a little bit better plate discipline than O'Neal Cruz. And if he keeps up what he's been doing, he will get a call up to the Cincinnati Reds later on this year. And I can't wait to see what this guy has in store. He's only 21, raw, super talented. I decided to get ahead of the ball, snag this up as an investment piece. I'll conclude this video with a few cards that are going to be part of my next batch, shipped off to SGC for grading, starting off with this Panini Legacy Gold Mini Rookie card of Jalen Hurts. It is numbered out of 100. Next up, a Silver Prism rated rookie of Ramondre Stevenson. This is an on-card auto. He is a top 5 bell cow in the NFL. Last year was his sophomore campaign where he rushed for over 1,000 yards. More than likely, he will do it again this year. And last but not least, this beauty right here of Hall of Famer Mr. Cub, Ernie Banks. This is from the 2011 Topps Heritage set. It is a Relic auto, numbered 1 out of 25. I'm super excited about this card here, and I'm looking forward to see what the grade will be. It looks fairly clean, but it is one of those thicker stock cards, so I guess I should prepare myself for some disappointment, but nevertheless, this card is a beauty. He's got a great SIG, Hall of Famer, 14-time All-Star, 2-time MVP. 512 career home runs. Not much in the way of postseason success, but that was not entirely his fault. But yeah, I'm super happy to have this card in my possession. So, that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to hit like and subscribe. Feel free to comment below, and I will see you in my next upload.